Hi party people of the internet. How y'all doing? From the title of the video and the stack of books behind me, you know that a haul is incoming. These are all the books that I got from YALC, barring 4 which I took with me to get signed. YALC is the Young Adult Literary Convention. It's normally hosted in summer and it's a 3-day event, but it got changed to winter and a 2-day event. Worked out well for me, seeing as it was held in November and my birthday's in November. So, birthday present to me. The first 2 books I'm going to show you were not from YALC, they were a birthday gift from Asma. Thank you so much, Asma. I was completely shocked that anyone got me gifts, so thank you very much. She got me Scar by Alice Broadway. I don't know if you can see the reflective foil purple gorgeousness. This is a 3rd book in a trilogy. The first one is Ink, the second one is Spark, and third one is Scar. I'm glad that I have the 3rd book now and I can actually finish the trilogy, so thank you. And she also got me this graphic novel, The Other Worlds Books Depend on Being Counters by Kazuki Irodori. I'm terribly sorry for butchering that. This was on my wish list. I didn't realise that it was volume 3. Oops. It's totally my bad. So I need to buy myself books 1 and 2. Oh no! Shocking! I have to buy more books. So upset by this. These 2 are from Asma and thank you so much, Asma. So now let's work our way down the stack. Stacks plural, but you know, tea first. Oh, speaking of which, I also got these 2 teacups at YALC as well. It was the last day and I was going past a booth that I'd already bought stuff from, and I was like, I'm coming back but I just need to go get something else that, you know, and she was like, come back, I'll give you a free mug. So I was like, okay. So I chose this one, Surreal's Tea Company. Spill the tea, love that. And then I ended up going back and getting some earrings. So these ones that I'm wearing right now, don't know if you can actually see them, but it's the mountain and the stars. And she said, you know, if you want another book, I'll let you have it for £2. So I got Villain Lovers Book Club, and I just think they're cute. And you know, you can never have too many books or too many teacups. Fight me. The other earrings I got were these cute little purple pumpkins. I also got a butt ton of bookmarks, but let's not bother with those. We know what you're here for. Let's get into it. I will probably butcher pronunciation of names. It's kind of power for the course, and I'm not going to be getting these in in order I bought them, because it was just constant. So I got Ellie Pilar is Brown by Christine. I will not pronounce the surname because I will butcher it. Lovely sprayed edges. Annoying non-removable book sticker though, so I would read synopsis or give you a little breakdown, but I've got so many books to go through that I won't bother. I will put links to them in the information box down below. That will probably make it easier for me. This has been on my TBR for a while, but I've not actually physically got it. So it's The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School by Sonora Reyes. This one has sprayed edges too. I obviously want to read all these books, but you know, this one has been on the list for a while. This book I've already read, but I didn't own a physical copy. So Yellowface by Rebecca F. Kwang. The next 2 that I got was Ace of Shades by that person. They were actually there and I got this signed. They were absolutely lovely, but I will butcher their name, so I'm not even going to attempt it. And I also got a arc of their book that's coming out next year. This one's definitely for Princess. It's a dark academia mystery, so Where Sleeping Girls Lie, and she a chonker. Next one is Not Here to Be Liked by Michelle, I want to say Quack, but see, this is why I don't say names. A lot of the times I went up to the stalls because I'd read a lot of books that were already on the stalls, so I was like, well, what's your favourite, to the people that were at the stalls from the publishing houses. It's like, well, what's your favourites? What do you recommend? So they recommended me a lot. One that I didn't need to get recommended was The Merciless Ones by Namina Fauna. I read the Gilded Ones and loved it. Saw this one and I was like, yes, because it has the sprayed edges so it matches my Gilded Ones that has the green. And the next one's coming out next year, so kind of had to pick it up. Next one I picked up was This Dark Descent by Kaylin Josephson. See, even if it's a simple name, I can't frickin' pronounce it. They sold this to me on the basis that it's Jewish folklore, and I'm like, yep, sign me up. Let's go. Picked this one up because it is a dark academia mystery. I sent this to Princess a while ago. I was like, did you know this was a thing? And she sent a picture back of her pulling it out of her shelf. So I was like, okay, clearly you do. But it also sounds interesting AF. So next one is Morgan Is My Name by Sophie Keach. This one came onto my radar because of Jen, and Jen put it forward for one of the book club picks, and it just sounded intriguing. When I saw it, I was like, yes please, I need this. The next one I got, I was umming and ahhing about because I have the signed sprayed edges version of the first one, and then I was like, do you know what, I'm just gonna get it because I want to read it, and that is Foxglove by Adeline Grace. The next one I got was The Isle of the Gods by Amy Kaufman. She wasn't there, but this one is signed. I was umming and ahhing about getting it, and then when I walked past there were like 2 copies left, so I was like, I'm getting it now. This one I've been eyeing up for ages. It is an Illumicrate edition and I've been eyeing it up on eBay, but the prices have been crazy. But then I understand it because the book itself is beautiful. Song of Silver Flames Like Night. It's foiled, it's beautiful, it wraps around, it's got lovely sprayed edges. But, you know, this book, when it's naked, it's also like the Illumicrate signed edition. But look at it when it's naked, it's so pretty! And the last 3 from this stack, Rainbow Rowell's stories, Scattered Showers. This is a short story collection from Rainbow Rowell. And I like Rainbow Rowell. I know some of her stuff is problematic, but I really enjoy her writing. So I got Cassandra Clare's Swordcatcher. White's excited. She is a chonker. And the last book out of that stack is Bookshops and Bone Dust, the sequel / prequel to Legends and Lattes. I saw it and I was like, I have to get it. Gimme. Let me do some rejigging. But now I can put all these this way, I guess. On to stack 2. Tea break. This purchase was for Chris and Chris only. On Sunday they were having like crazy deals, like three paperbacks for like £15. And Dune by Frank Herbert. This will be his 3rd, 4th copy of Dune, I think. I've never read it. I've watched the movie, the old one. I still need to watch the new one with Timothée Chalamet. He saw this, he wanted it, and I was like, how many editions of Dune do you have? And then I was like, I have no room to talk about how many editions of one book does someone have, because, you know, I have several books for Chris. I ummed and ahed on getting these, but they were in the deal, so kind of had to get them. 6 Crimson Cranes and The Dragon's Promise by Elizabeth Lim. These are gorgeous. And I did want to get the special edition hardbacks with the sprayed edges, but they weren't there. And if I really enjoy the books, I will probably end up getting those special editions. So this is one of the books that I took with me, 16 Souls by Rosie Talbot. I bought 12 Bones, the sequel, while I was there, and Rosie was there and I got them both signed, and she is just one of the sweetest people. And yeah, they're both signed. Don't know if you can see because it's in gold, but yeah, she is just a literal sweetheart. I bought this there, signed by the author, but William Hussey was there, and again, he is just a darling human. So even though it's already signed, I got him to personalise it for me, and he drew a little zombie in a broken heart, and he says that he only does those for cons. So it's just so cute. So broken hearts and zombie parts. Next one I picked up was The Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. It just sounds epic, and I've really got back into witchy books lately. So I need to hit up Paco and be like, I need all the recommendations for good witchy books. So, yeah. Next one I picked up was Jack of Thorns by A.K. Faulkner. I bought this from the author. They had their own stall there. She signed it. This is a whole series of books and it just sounds fabulous the way that she explained it to me. I wish I recorded her saying it because, yeah, it just sounded epic. Next got If You Still Recognize Me by Cynthia So, a queer coming of age, figuring out who you are. It just sounded really sweet, so yay. Next one, Forged by Blood by this person. There's no way I am trying to pronounce that name. Maybe you can read it better on the spine. Another magic fantasy book, just sounds good. Next one is graphic novel Misha's Bad Demon by Michelle Lamb. It just looks cute AF and the art style is really cute. I couldn't not buy this. Next one I got was Serendipity, and I think this is a collection of stories, from stories of first love, unrequited love, stories that surprise, and love that's been there all along. 10 award-winning authors have taken some of their favourite romantic tropes, embracing them and turning them on their head. These next 4 I got from Tiny Ghost Press, and they are a small publishing company and they focus on LGBTQ teen middle grade, and I was like, we are now friends. First picked up My Name is Magic by Zan Van Ruin. Yeah. I was drawn to this for the colours, and you know, they quite noticeably went, it matches your hair. And I was like, yes. Yes it does. And they were having a sale. It was like 2 books for £10. So I got that one, and then I got Wicked Little Things by Justin Arnold. Yeah, it just looks creepy and fun. Join the coven, catch a killer, get a makeover? ? So dark and fun. While walking around, I bumped into Kasha from the book Cemetery. Links in the information, but even the information box down below. And they told me that they went to Tiny Ghost Press for the sequel of a book. So I went back and got the sequel. I did want to get the first one as well, but they'd sold out of the first one. So I just got Chasing the Alpha's Son by Penny Jessup. The first book is The Alpha's Son. I will get the first one so I can read the second one. But they still had the deal on of 2 books for £10. So I got Monster Sona by Chloe Spencer. So, yes. I took this book to get signed by Carolyn Bairn and she signed it. Enjoyed this book. I still need to read The Cinderella is Dead and was it Poisoned Hats and The Poisoned Hat and Wicked Fate by her. I will get around to it eventually. If you've not read this one, do it. It's really short, full of great horror tropes. Fun. Good read. Next one I picked up was Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma. Contemporary with a bit of spice. I'm here for it. I also picked up Taste Like Shaka, also by Nisha Sharma, and this is the follow-up to Dating Dr. Dill, I think. Yes. Also, I got The Upside of Falling, debut novel. It's signed, well, signed book plate. Teen rom-com. I took this to get signed, but the Samantha Shannon line was fucking huge, so I didn't get it signed, unfortunately. We tried to get there early on the Sunday to get tickets, but I just wasn't moving fast enough on day 2, so we didn't get there until mid-morning. Sad times, didn't get it signed, and they were selling hardback editions with lovely sprayed edges, and I was so tempted to buy another edition, but I didn't. I held off. This book I also took with me, but I had to buy the first one again because I could not find the first one. There is a pile of books that has just magically fallen into this void, and I do not know where they are. I know I own them, and yeah, I just don't know where they are. They've gone poof. I had to buy Mina and the Undead, but I did take Mina and the Slayers, and I got these signed by Amy. So, and while we were talking about things and we were talking about Buffy, there was a whole thing of like, you know, well, Buffy says the thing to Giles, like, you know, make up something good, tell him I said it. So we were all like, we were joking about it, and then she signed insert clever thing here, and you know, it was just amusing and one of those funny, nerdy, geeky stories. I think one of the first books I bought, the last on this list, is Bit of Thorn by Kat Dunn. Kat Dunn was there on the Sunday and I did want to get this signed, but I didn't see her because she wasn't actually at a signing booth. She was just at the stall. And after I bought this, I saw a gorgeous hardback edition that was all like purple foiled and it was beautiful. And I was like, God dang it! But what can you do? Witchy book. So let me just stack all these up. So this is the stack of books that I got from YALC. Thank you for sitting through that entire haul, and if any of these sound good to you, please go look them up. Hopefully I will have all the links in the information box down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.